Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Here's a reading for you for the time when the Sun is in the sign of Aquarius, which has already begun and will last until the 12th, the 20th of February. So it's already in progress, but as I always say, whenever you watch it, it's probably the best time for you to watch it. As you can see, the cards are already laid out because I was doing the reading in my native language first. Let's look. As the background energy, we have Two of Rods, which is Mars in Aries, the energy of expansion. But also, it's about planning, how to conquer the world, how to expand my dominion. So this is the background energy around you. You may feel it or not, you may go with it or not, but as I see it, it will help you this month. Let's begin with you. This is you in this reading, and you have Three of Swords. So we can say this is the present position or attitude of you. And Three of Swords is sometimes called the recognition. I know about the bad reputation of this card, but I strongly disagree. Although this card can be painful because it's about the painful recognition of some truth, of some facts, of some thoughts we have about ourselves or about the world that make us suffer if we don't change them, if we don't address them. But this card is asking you to address the problem, to address the issue. And it's also showing that there is a way out of this. You can make this surgery. You can take out these thoughts out of your heart and be healthy again and improve again. Three is about mastery, the perfection of the suit. So you have the mind power to do it, and now you recognized something important and you can do something about it. Your present energy right in the middle of the reading, what's going on with you, is Ten of Pentacles. Great card, talking about your resources, your shared resources, and what you've built, not alone, but with others. For me, this is a system card, a system that supports you, a system that you're part of, that you've also co-created. And this system doesn't let you fall, doesn't let you stumble. If you are weaker, if you have a worse moment in your life, this system will support you always. And you will support pieces of this system if they need so. It can be family, it can be a company you work with, you work in. It can be a group of friends, close friends, people that are close to you and that are important to you and that co-create the self-sustaining system. It's about trust too. So I feel you created it, and I think you're very proud of it, because in the base of the reading we have Nine of Pentacles. So that's where it's coming from. And that's also what's in your subconscious, deep inside of you. You feel that you can be proud of it. You can be proud of your work. You can be proud of your material input into the system. You can be proud of your great work. You're happy with yourself, but you're alone here. And now it's time to be together in something. And hence, perhaps, sometimes people call this card the obstacle. I would say this is the nature of influences upcoming. This is Four of Pentacles. It's like you want to keep it to yourself. Everything that you've created, and we have lots of pentacles in this reading. by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pentacles, 7 pentacles cards. So it's all about material world. It's all about your possessions, about your work, about your career, about your money, finances. So whatever you created, whatever you achieved, you have this holding position. You hold it tight and you don't seem to be very interested in sharing this with others. You need to keep it to yourself. Perhaps you hide it from others. Perhaps you just want to save it for better times, for better people, I don't know. But there's this holding here, stopping the energy of pentacles, and they don't like it. They don't like stagnation. They don't. They like to flow, but still you have this urge. And I think it's because first thing, 8 of Pentacles in your head. So this is conscious thoughts or your goal. You feel you perfected your work. You worked hard. You worked every day to achieve this position. And why is that now you are supposed to share it with others? Why? I made it myself. But the question is, did you really? I mean, the world around us sells us many illusions about itself. For example, the illusion that the world is just. The illusion that if I work hard, I will become a millionaire, which is definitely not true. When we look at people in poorer countries of the world, they work very hard and they never become millionaires. We often underestimate external influences in our lives that really count as far as our position is concerned. If you were born into a rich family, you'll probably be rich for the rest of your life, no matter if you work hard or not. If you were born into a poor family, you'll probably be poor till the rest of your days, no matter how hard you try to become rich, no matter how hard you work. And perhaps you have this conviction in your head that you worked hard and you achieved everything by yourself. So why would you share now? Why would you? There's this anxiety about this, inability to cope with this situation and to agree with this. And hence the stopping of the energy, which is, funny looking at this card. I think in the past you didn't have these thoughts, you didn't have these difficulties with this. There's balance here. You were ready to work and to play. You were just going with the flow of life, and it flew. It flew, flown, flowed. I never know. This is infinity symbol here. So everything was in movement, everything was in balance, and everything was flowing. But it stopped now, and what can be the result of this is stagnation and boredom. The Four of Cups. Not being really happy with what you have, but also not being very interested in doing anything with it. So it's sometimes kind of depression, sometimes it's just, life isn't as it was supposed to be here. I have it all, but it doesn't bring me joy that I expected. And I'd say this is quite a logical conclusion. When you have so much and you don't share, it will never bring you so much joy as you expect. Somehow I feel it's about personal consumption. I mean, the joys of consumption are really short-lived. And the prospect that consumption and material goods will bring me joy and happiness in life, I would say it's very short-sighted. It doesn't work like that. But you may fall into this trap by not accepting that some period in your life has ended. And I think it's very much connected with other people and sharing not only the resources but also the work. Because here we can see you're working alone, but as an advice or as accumulation of this reading, we have Three of Pentacles, which is very often about co-working, about cooperation, about doing things together. It's also about being a master and creating something bigger than you. And I think other people and their insight and their input is quite necessary to do this here, especially that in your hopes and fears you have Five of Pentacles. So I still have this feeling that you're very much afraid of losing what you have, losing what you achieved, losing it to other people, as if they were a threat that they will waste what you've achieved. I don't think it's the case. I think Five of Pentacles is always about our own limitations and our own negative thinking about reality, the inability to see the profit in things, and the need to see the negatives of a situation, the inability to ask for help, the inability to hold somebody's hand, the inability to see the profits, as I said, just concentrating on the negatives. So if you deny this, that this part of your journey, when you work alone and you're happy with yourself, has ended, and now it's time to share more and to be the part of the system. If you deny it, if you work like this and you keep it to yourself, then the result is stagnation and lack of joy. But if you accept that you worked well and now it's time to expand, now it's time to make your domain bigger and enter what is not known yet, the terra incognita of your world. I don't want to say leaving the sphere of comfort, because I hate it. I hate the sentence. But you need to explore beyond the known world right now, and you have the opportunity to do this. Look at this card. It's about planning, and it's about planning how to expand, how to conquer the world. Because the known world is already conquered. You've achieved everything here. But there is more to be achieved. Not alone, with other people, sharing your work and sharing your resources. And as a result, you may create something beyond yourself, something more than yourself, something of immense worth. But you need to step outside what's known for you, and you need to share. That's how I read this spread. I love it because I feel there's great opportunity here for you, and you've done a great work. You've already achieved so much. So don't be afraid. You have nothing to lose here, but you can gain much. And I know you're worried about the possible loss, but it's not what I see in the cards. I don't see the loss. I see gain. I see great work here, immense worth for you and others and your system. And there's so much more than you in this. So dear Pisces, use this opportunity to expand, to conquer the new worlds, and to create something of immense worth and beauty. I wish you a beautiful month. If you liked it, please like and share and subscribe. You don't need to push the bell button, because I don't think you should receive notifications every time I post something on my channel. I think there are too many distractions in our world already, so I don't want to contribute to this. But if you subscribe, you'll find me in the list on the left side of the screen, and whenever you need me, just find me there. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful month. Bye-bye.